G'day folks, beautiful evening here in downtown Foxtrap. It's around sunset there now, the sun's getting pretty low in the evening. We're at the Foxtrap Bridge, and not the bridge for the road, but the bridge for the railway. And looking at this beautiful dogberry tree. There's no leaves left, but boy, is there a lot of berries here. You can see All Saints Church in the background. This is the Foxtrap River. Runs under the main road, but here it runs underneath the old rail bed, and this is the bridge, or I guess the reconstruction of the bridge that the railway ran over at one point in time. It's not a real big, fast or rushing river, but it is relatively steady. There has been times in the past where there was quite a bit of water went down here. So one time a few years back it went flooded right over the top of the main road. So there's a lot at that point in time, but usually it's not what you call a real big river. However, it is the Foxtrap River. And the Trailway, or what used to be the railway. This was the bridge that the train ran over to get across the Foxtrap River. Apparently there was a hole dug in it out there a little further for water for the train, because the initial engine certainly was a steam engine that required water for the locomotive. A very slow kind of invention by today's standards, and earned the nickname the Luffy Bullet. But in any event, there's no trains left now. We are left with a trailway that runs right on up the shore, just the other side of the main intersection up here. It travels on up and then continues the rest of the way to Hollywood up on the beach. So it doesn't take up much land on the beach. It pretty much it hugs the coastline. This thought to be an interesting look at this end of the track, or what used to be the track at one point in time. The Newfoundland Railway, now just a trailway, a walking trail. Motorized vehicles are not allowed on here, and not on this section of it, although from Hollywood west I do believe that motorized vehicles are permitted on certain parts of it, pretty much right across the island. However, here in this part of it, they've outlawed that. You are allowed on it, I believe, with bicycles. And other than that, it's just a walking trail. They've provided some seats for you to sit down if you get too tired. And I guess they had to upgrade or maintain part of the bridge here. Nice little bridge. Serves the purpose. Get you over the river without getting your feet wet anyway. As kids, we used to play underneath this. The school, elementary school is not far from here. I'll say it's elementary school. So this is one of the places where we used to hang out when we were kids and go underneath the bridge. Part of it still looks like the original railway ties, even to this day. So I guess they implemented what was left here and just built on top of it. Just decked it over and put some aluminum rails on here for safety, so you don't fall in the water. Although it's not very deep, and you don't need much water to drown certainly, but the Foxtrap River never was very deep, unless we do have a lot of rain, and then the marshy area that would be out in that end of it. That marshy area, that would become very wet, although it's never what you call real deep. There's one deep hole that was dug out there for water to drain, but that don't have a whole lot in it. Nobody can get close to it very good anyway now, because it's marshy ground all around there. This little dogberry tree is absolutely beautiful. I must say it's really, really full of dogberries. Some say that's a sign of a long winter to come, but who knows? We'll see what happens. Usually winters in Newfoundland are Usually a mixture of cold and warm and so on and so forth. So I don't expect this winter coming to be any different, really. May go a little cooler or may go a little milder, who knows. There's been a lot of cycles in Newfoundland winters of snow and rain. But that remains to be seen what comes in this following season. Thank you for watching, guys. It's a beautiful day here in downtown Foxtrap. As the sun dips down and darkness approaches. Take care all. Bye bye.